I'm Garrett. I'm 20, and I walked to Houston from Brazoria County. I moved down here back in 2018 with my mom. Me and her we were on a good track for a little bit, for like 2 or 3 years. Then I told her I wanted to move back to Wisconsin, and she kicked me out.
Garrett was out there on his own with no income, no resources, no love, and he needed God to step into his life. And
When I was down here in Houston, sleeping on the streets, you worry about what you're gonna do, how you're gonna get money to eat, how you're gonna get money to survive on, and it's rough. It's rough. I slept under bridges until I ran across Nick and Cornell, and they helped me out, and then they told me that hey, we got camp in the back, you're welcome to stay. So I was staying with them.
so we went back to the back of the building and we ran into 3 individuals: Nick, Cornelius, and Garrett. And we started having a conversation. We talked to them about their situation, if there's anything we could do, help them with. And about halfway through this conversation, Garrett kind of piped up and said, "So where are you guys from? What do you do?" And I asked him, "Garrett, if there's one thing we could do for you, what would that be?" He said, "I want to go home. I just want to go home."
I decided I wanted to go back to Wisconsin to be up there with my family, where if I needed anything, my family would help me. They put me on the right path to helping me succeed in life.
So we got back to the office. We discussed it as a team. Kristen okayed it. She said, "Yes, let's get him a ticket. Let's get this kid home." He's 20 years old, a young guy, and he's been through a lot in his young life. So we were excited to get him home. So we contacted his dad. His dad kind of fell through. The logistics didn't work for the dad, but a cousin picked up the ball and she kind of ran with it, and she promised that she would pick him up and watch out for him. Her mom lives next door and they would take care of him. They were excited also that he was coming home. So
To be up there with my family that I know that love and care about me and won't let nothing bad happen to me is better than being down here on the streets and having no one, and you have to fight for yourself.
So we went down and we picked up Garrett on Friday morning and brought him some fresh clothes, some food, some stuff to have for the bus and the train, and he was excited. He was looking forward to getting home.
Without H.O.P.E, then I would have still been out there on the streets trying to figure out a way to get back to Wisconsin. But H.O.P.E came and we talked. I talked to Paul, and now we're sitting here at the Amtrak station.
So we got him up to the bus station. We sat with him, we talked with him, and we tried to help him as much as we could, give him some good information, and we prayed with him. We just encouraged him to, when he gets to Wisconsin, to pick this journey up with God. Get tight with some good church people and some people who are going to be positive influences on your life, and he was excited.
Yeah, living up there in Wisconsin with my family, I know that no one's gonna sit there and take my stuff, and no one's gonna be out there trying to get me to do bad things. They're gonna help me and put me on the right track to do good things.
When I met Garrett, I realized he was a young man. I could tell he had a baby face, still had a ton of freckles on his face. I have young sons. I have a 24-year-old son and a 22-year-old son, not much older than Garrett. And I was thinking, what would I do if my son was out here? How would I feel about this? What would I do to change this? And this kid was struggling. He needed somebody to step into his life and make it happen, make the change, because he couldn't do it anymore. He had no resources to do it. And I'm so grateful that God includes us in the process of his work. Because of God, Garrett is home today in Wisconsin, reunited with his family. Because of it. Because of the meeting between H.O.P.E and Garrett. God was able to do his work, and he's home with his family reunited. Don't get any better than that.